key members of the board of directors over the last month. Ellen Vukovich, who has been active in the association for probably about 20 years. She passed away recently, and I mean, my thoughts are that, I mean, this woman, this person, worked so hard. She must have spent 20, 30 hours a week for many years protecting Sherman Oaks. Many of you know her from what she's written in the Sherman Oaks newspapers and the Sherman Oaks Patch. But that was only the start. I mean, she was a key person in protecting the quality of life in the Sherman Oaks community, and she will be sorely missed by everyone who knew her.
Yes, I'm very glad that I can call Ellen my friend. I only worked with her for a few months on the SOHA board, and she showed me how to stand up to this gang of men. She called a spade, you know, she held her grounds, but always with a positive attitude, always with positive intentions. Her courage, her integrity, her kindness, and her passion will always be an inspiration to me. And I'm also glad that Ellen had a sense of the ongoingness of life. And so I ask her spirit, you know, wherever you are, put in a good word for us and be with her husband.
I'm going to have to read this because my memory is not that good. You know, Ellen has been called the voice of Sherman Oaks, and this could not be truer. She was intelligent, knowledgeable, and respected by all. She was passionate about the work she did on development and other sensitive products affecting Sherman Oaks. She spent countless hours doing research and attending meetings with developers and city officials reviewing such projects. She wrote a column in the local newspapers with her views about these issues. All the hours she dedicated to her community to help make it a better place, this is what she was all about. She truly loved Sherman Oaks. The Sherman Oaks Park was like her second home, where she spent so much time at the swimming pool. She and Peter visited the park often with their greyhound dogs that they loved and was such an important part of both their lives. Yes, she was the voice of Sherman Oaks and a lot more. She helped make a difference for all of us. My wife Francine and I will miss her and never forget our dear friend.
Hello everyone, Joan Pelican with Councilman Koretz, Shana Tova. On August 31st, City Council and City Council members Paul Koretz, Paul Krikorian, and Tom LaBonge honored and recognized Ellen in the adjourning motion for City Council for community work and for her as a person. Her and I had a very special working relationship. I consider her my partner. She was a community leader. I represented the council office. She was feisty and she was passionate. And I'm passionate and feisty too. And we came together and had a meeting of the minds, and we always tried to do the right thing for the people and the members of Sherman Oaks. So in her honor, I've never written a poem in my entire life, but she inspired me to do so. So if you'll indulge me, this is for Ellen. Ellen, 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 how do you do? It was such a pleasure to have met and known you. To every community member, you were a friend. From a distance and then close by, I was intrigued by your boldness and good deeds. The things you did were from the heart. When others talked, you took a part. The people you impacted are here today. And we know you didn't do it for the pay. The bull you took by the horn, so many developers, you just asked that they conform. You never wanted the publicity or the recognition, so that's not why you did it. Your reasons, let it be known today. You simply cared, and that was just your way. You did this by your own volition, and you were always an amazing woman on a true mission. Ah, Vukovich, your loving husband's name, and how proud you wore it, and it suited you well. Yes, I must tell, your babies, Scout, Laser, Sage, and Maggie, knew you all so well. They made sure you got your walk in the park, and I'm sure they wouldn't dare bark. Oh, Ellen, I can see you now. That big fluffy cloud and Olympic-sized pool that gives us comfort, you are at peace and staying cool. So this, my dear friend Ellen, is my way to say you made a difference in each and every day, and your beautiful name and spirit will forever stay. Thank you.
Ellen was a dear friend and a tireless contributor to Sherman Oaks. All of us who knew her were amazed at the amount of hard work that she put into her writing and her other SOHA activities. She was much like the Whippets she loved. She was skinny in shape and fast on her feet. She was very bright and had an extremely good memory, which was a valuable resource to those of us who have followed after her in these endeavors. She was a skilled writer who did articles on many subjects of interest for the community and not just land use issues. She became the voice of SOHA. She was a passionate advocate for our common interest and spent literally years of time in these efforts. She will be sorely missed. Thank you, Ellen.
These are hard acts to follow. I have here a certificate from the State Assembly in Ellen's honor, in memory, and also Peter, Ellen's husband, asked me to read a note he received from Mike Fuhrer, our State Assembly person. It says, "Dear Peter, I was deeply sad, shocked really, to learn that Ellen had passed away. She was a community treasure. Ellen contributed so much to Sherman Oaks in a way that was at once selfless and very effective. I'm sure you and all those who loved her will miss her terribly. Many of us will too. Thank you for sharing her with us." Time is more precious than money. While alive, we can give both money and time. At death, we can give money, but cannot give time. Ellen gave all of us her time to make Sherman Oaks a better place. She not only gave us quantity, but quality time. Ellen cared deeply for our community. She was very passionate and knowledgeable, and a tireless advocate for our quality of life. Ellen and I worked together on many projects for about 20 years. And we, the collective Sherman Oaks community, the members of SOHA, the board of directors of SOHA, and those of us who were her friends, will never forget Ellen because she meant so much to us. And we all want to say to you, Peter, that we are so very sorry for your loss. Thank you.
Thank you. Because we have Bob Anderson, you want to come up and give an update?